My parents bought our first farm in 1966 over in Wokingham called Heathlands farm. It was a livestock farm at the time, 100 acres. They got married and 2 days later they moved into the farm, and Dad turned it into a salad producing farm, sending them to the London markets. Getting towards the end of the 80s, they could see that it was getting more and more competitive with the retailers.
I was concerned because the supermarkets were getting better and better at what they were doing. We worked out that we need to get into a business that allows us to deal directly with the buyer, and the only area that we could actually do that was soft fruit.
It was 1994 we started supplying Waitrose with our first strawberries, only about 20 tonnes in the first season. At that stage I was 24, just finished at college.
He came and worked for us for a few months, and at that stage he said, "I don't think I continue to work for you, Dad, but if you like I'll take over, otherwise I'll have to move on."
I was the harvest manager in those days, so I used to be down in the yard waiting for people to come in and pick the strawberries, because to start with we had to rely on Newbold College and Reading University. We didn't have any students on the farm at all, Eastern European students. And I can remember standing in the yard at 5 o'clock in the morning praying that people would come in to pick the fruit. And I hope that we are achieving a family business here. And we've got good people on the farm, and I think they know that you've got to keep it like a family.
He's built it, but he worked on much the same principles we worked, which you have to be on your toes. And we got into pick your own at the very start. We got into farm shops at the very start. And we then got into soft fruit at the very start. It's all a question of just keeping constantly moving forward. And looking at the next generation, it would be delightful if they followed in our footsteps.